Hello everyone and welcome to the testing video of the 2019 Top Speed Sedan Challenge. So of course, as usual or as always, all the testing videos that I will be doing are just to test the cars that of course has participated in this challenge. In this challenge, of course. It was a brutal challenge, lots of crazy rules and restrictive rules. Like for example, you have to make a car with a realistic engine replica, not just a custom engine, a real engine. And of course, if you want to create a custom engine, you need to choose also a real engine replica and tune it to some restrictive rules, and the results are speaking for themselves, as you will be seeing in a moment. So as you can see right now, this is the endless highway map, which is a perfect map to test and max out any top speed car or any car's top speed. So this is a special video, and I'm wishing all the best luck to everyone that has participated in this video, of course, and the best of luck, of course, in the next time for those cars that got disqualified. So if your car is not in this video, that means your car got disqualified, and you can find its name in the description below. So as always, enjoy the video, and that's because that's my #1 priority. And now of course, let's test some of the crazy cars that we have in this video. Alright, so the first car that we'll be starting with, it's called the Athlon, which is, apparently an AMD fan. As you can see, we have an AMD badge back there, the Athlon, which is a CPU name. The rules of this testing video, as you can see, we are on the endless highway again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give each individual car a distance of 3,500 meters, or 3.5 kilometers distance. This way it will be a great distance to max out any car, and it will be limited to a certain time. So this video will not be like 2 hours long. This way I'll be maxing out all the cars, and of course I'll be making sure the video is not too long. So let's begin with the Athlon then. The Athlon, not bad, a V8, an Aston Martin V8. Alright, so let's see. Here we go. Alright, this thing accelerates nicely. The AJ37 Jaguar Aston Martin V8. 453 horsepower, not bad. Not bad styling. Not bad at all. As you can see, we have also the air speed, we call the speedometer. So yeah, we'll have the correct speed. Here we go, 259 kilometers per hour. 59 seconds, not bad at all. 259 kilometers per hour. Alright then, let's move on with the next car. Alright then, so the next car is called the Balerion, 6.2 liter V8 from AMG, making 591 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque, from the C63, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's see how it will perform. 3.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Alright. Very torquey engine, very powerful engine, and very exciting. So far we are alright. So the Athlon car is beaten, has been beaten by this Balerion. Wow, look at the airspeed. A huge difference between the airspeed and the normal speedometer. Wow, 286. Come on. And 290. Alright. 290 kilometers per hour for the Balerion, which is absolutely amazing from a 6.2 liter AMG V8, which is absolutely amazing. Alright then, let's move on with the next car. Alright then, so the next car is called the Churchill. Also has a V8 from AMG, but this one is a twin turbo V8 from the modern C63, I think, with 562 horsepower and 665 pound-feet of torque. So it's a massively torquey engine. Not really efficient. Look at the graph, look at the dyno graph. It's not really what you call efficient. I mean, the turbo kicks in after 3000 RPM, which is not really efficient, but the engine is stock. This engine has all of its stock original components with the same bore and stroke. So yes, it fits the rules perfectly, with of course 3.8 seconds from 0 to 100. All right, traction control off, and let's see how much time it will take. Well, the design of the car actually is not bad. Look at it, looking beautiful. The rims are beautiful. Also, we have AMG badge back there. Not bad at all. All right. Alright, so far so good. Acceleration is not that bad. Engine is really torquey. So the previous car, the Balerion, did 290 kilometers per hour. Let's see if this one can crack that number. Who knows? Maybe it's more slippery. Maybe it will climb to 290. Maybe not. But it looks good, has the efficient aerodynamics on it. It looks not bad at all. We have carbon fiber roof, so yep. 270. It's fast. It's not slow at all, but I really don't think we'll be getting close to the Balerion. That was superb. 281, 282. All right, 283 kilometers per hour. Not bad at all. 283, very close to the Balerion. Let's write it down, 283. And now let's move on with, of course, the next car. Okay, so the next car is called the Cougar, which is a very brave name. This Cougar has a Chevy LT1 V8 engine with 400 horsepower and 419 pound-feet of torque, 4.3 seconds from 0 to 100. First glance, I like the styling of the car, very subtle, very normal looking sedan, but the color I really don't like it, especially in the image.drive, because it looks very bland. I mean, nothing special going on with the car. Like, for example, this is a modern sedan. This is a 2019 sedan. Like, where are the rear like parking sensor? Where is the rear view camera? Where are the lines? Oh, well, there is a line on the side of the car, which looks amazing. Actually, I like the lines so much. So far, so good. So let's see what the LT1 V8 from Chevrolet can do with this top speed challenge. All right, 3, 2, 1. Most of the cars that we have in this challenge are automatic, and most of them are dual clutch. So yeah, works the same concept. I like the taillights. Taillights are beautiful. Look at the indicators. Absolutely great. Very good. But the color, and yeah, the color actually is not that good. But the car looks very good. So 400 horsepower. I'm not expecting that much speed, but so far so good. Coming up to 250 kilometers per hour, which is very good for a 400 horsepower engine. Here we go. So the Balerion is still the king of the challenge so far. The Balerion coming up to 264. Here we go. I'm taking the speed from the airspeed only, and here we go. 266 kilometers per hour. Not bad at all. And look at these skid marks on the road. So we are perfectly in the same place. 264 kilometers per hour, or 66, sorry. Okay, so the next car is called the Doody SIA. I think that's the name of this car. It looks absolutely like weird in some ways. I mean, look at the weird tires, are not really flushed with the body. The front is not bad. I like the front. Look at those like modern indicators, not bad at all. The side circle indicators are a brave touch, but the rims are a bit 1990s, and look at the rear tires, absolutely, I'm sorry, but they look absolutely hideous, not really like luxurious or you know, modern, because no modern car will have this much like thin tires and thin wheels. I'm sorry, but they look hideous. The rear end is actually good. I really don't know why the light is shining here, it should be down there, but it looks good, very very good when it comes to fixtures. But the side mirrors are very tiny, and the rear wheels are very, I'm sorry, but they look hideous. So this thing has, where's the Doody SIA on my book? This thing has an AMG M159 from, it says here from the SLS. Wow, 571 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque, and 5 seconds from 0 to 100. So let's see how much time and how much speed we can get up with this thing, the Doody SIA. 3, 2, 1. Wow, it's front-wheel drive. That's not good. Come on, wheel spin. Oh, look at the dyno graph. The dyno graph is broken. The dyno graph is giving the graph from the previous engine, and it's not stable. Hello, it's not stable. That's rubbish. It's not stable at all. But we have cracked the speed so far. I can't get off the dirt because this thing is not stable. Alright. This is rubbish actually, to be honest. Yes, we have cracked the quickest car target, which is 290 on the Balerion. Now we have 298 on the Doody SIA, which is good. More speed, more fun, but this thing is not stable at all at top speed, which is not really safe. Alright then, so let's move on with the next car. Okay, so the next car is called the Eagle Reek or Wreck, wherever the name of it is. I mean, I like the Eagle name so much, and the Wreck is something, I don't know, weird. This thing has an E68i engine, or to be, let's say it in English, it has the N73B68 engine, I think, a BMW engine, I think. It's tuned, it's not stock at all. This thing is making 700 horsepower and 4.4 seconds from 0 to 100. Now, the styling is very subtle, looks like a BMW. I mean, look, we have BMW grille. The headlights are not really what you call BMW-ish, but they are very close, not bad. The front is looking very decent. We have look at those. Let's fire up the indicators. Are they working? No. Why are they not working? Ah, here we go. They are working now. So we have side indicators, but where? Ah, here we go. These are the front indicators, which I don't know, they work in a weird way. So it's not bad. And look at we have scissor doors. Are these scissor doors? Because the front will open normally, but the rear, the handle is here. So scissor doors, I think. Or suicide doors? Oh, sorry, not scissors. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Not scissors. Suicide doors. Yeah, not scissors. No, suicide. Scissors are for Lamborghinis, and suicide are opened the opposite way. So not bad at all. The rear looks like a VW rear, but the front looks like a BMW. So let's see how to perform then. Turn off the indicators. Ah, here we go. And no traction control. 700 horsepower tuned engine, and yes, it's naturally aspirated. 700 horsepower from a 6.5 liter, I think. That's how I remember. So let's see. Oh, so much power. Feed it power, and here we go. It's grippy. 700 and it says 50, but no, it's 700 horsepower. Wow, this thing is really fast. and it's naturally aspirated, and it can do, I'm not kidding, this thing can do 23 miles per gallon, I think, or maybe more, but I remember 23. Whoa, we have cracked the 300 mark. How can I look at speedo and maintain control, because this thing is not stable. 318, 120, 21. Let's keep yourself stable. 28. Oh, 28. 328. I'm sorry, I'm not really accurate, but 328, because I was getting really hard. I was having a hard time focusing on not spinning out the car, and focusing on the time, and focusing on the speed. So 328 indicated. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Our new target to hit, to crack, which is absolutely great. The car looks good. The engine is really powerful, and 328 kilometers per hour, our fastest car so far. All right, let's move on with the next car. Okay, so the next car is called the High Stakes. That's the name of this car, the High Stakes. This thing has a BMW 760i V12 engine, a replica, which is a real one, making 609 horsepower and 591 pound-feet of torque, and 4 seconds from 0 to 100. So this is the newest, I think, BMW engine, the twin turbo one. Look at it, it's very efficient. The turbo kicks in very early. It's very torquey. It's powerful, and it's stock, which is amazing. Now the styling of the car looks actually very good. Look at those side indicator action. The headlights are very good. No fog lights, but it's not bad. The wipers are a bit too high, as you can see, and the side is looking very normal. The rear is not bad at all. All right, so let's fire up this thing, and let's see then how much speed it will of course reach, unless of course I spin it out. Oh, it's very good. Look at the gearbox handling all the power. No wheel spin, no drama, and look at the speed, 180 kilometers per hour, so quickly. 7 psi boost. The engine is running also comfortably with low psi. Nice. I'm impressed. I guess it starts to get a little bit unstable, but it's controllable so far. Coming up to 280. 6th gear, that's it. Ah, there's a 7. 290. 1, 2, 3, 4, not bad. Alright, 296 kilometers per hour. That is actually very nice, very powerful, and very comfortable. The engine is very quiet, and the car looks very good, and I mean it's very stable and beautiful to look at, and the engine is smooth, powerful, and very nice. That's really good. Alright then, so let's move on with the next car. Alright, so the next car is called the Iris, I think. This thing has an Audi V10 from the Lamborghini V10 from the Audi R8 with 540 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque with 3.8 seconds from 0 to 100. Now this Iris actually looks beautiful. I mean, it's beautifully executed. Look at it. Look at the front end, very neat, very elegant, and look at those like hood vents, very cool looking. The side is very good. Let's fire up the indicators. So yeah, look at those look at that indicator action, integrated of course with the vent, which is a very nice touch. The rims, we have fat tires, which means better ride, but as you can see, the rims are not they don't have wheel hubs. They have a center lock, which is very sporty. 6 pistons from discs, not bad, and the rear, not bad at all. I like it. We have a rear diffuser action, a rear spoiler. Look at that beautiful roof. It's a nicely made car. So let's see how this thing will perform with, of course, the Lamborghini V10 or the Audi R8 V10 engine. Oh, nice. Sounds very good. Sounds like a Lamborghini. And I like the badge too. I'm not expecting very high top speed, but it sounds and looks good. Coming up to 190. Alright, 295 kilometers per hour. Very good. 295, let me write it down, kilometers per hour. That is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's move on with the next car then. Okay, so the next car is called the Leopard XR. That's a sedan. This thing has the M5 V10 engine, the BMW M5 V10, which is I think a 5 liter or something like this, making 500 horsepower only on naturally aspirated power, which is absolutely amazing. And I like that V10 so much in that BMW M5. Although that engine, like connecting rods, bearings were very weak, and they could destroy the engine at any moment. I've been seeing actually a lot of videos these days, like Huvi's Garage YouTube channel, which he actually bought an M5 with that engine, and yes, he actually discovered that the rod bearings are completely not destroyed, but they will blow up the engine at any moment. So he had to actually pay a lot of money to replace those rod bearings. But the engine in a nutshell is a very good engine, but those bearings in like down there inside the connecting rods, they are ruining everything. And of course the Vanos pump, the Vanos system, all these things can go kaput at any time. So of course let's test this BMW V10 engine and let's see how it will perform. Hopefully it will not blow up on this run. Let's see. Alright, it's not bad. The acceleration is not that bad. The gear ratios are very long, which is not really appropriate. I think the person who designed this car made the gearing like on purpose, very long gearing, expecting to get higher top speed, which is not correct. The car is not limited by the gearing, like how low or how high they are. No, the car is limited by its final drive and by its aerodynamics. So yeah, which is absolutely so far 270, which is impressive. It's not bad at all, but I was expecting a little bit more. 280, alright, 283 kilometers per hour. Not bad for a V10 engine made by BMW, which has a very bad reputation. But very good, very good effort. I like the styling of the car. Not really subtle, but it's not bad. Looks decent, and the engine is decent. So good work, my friend, and let's move on with the next car then. Alright, so the next car is called the Earl Haig Voltage. I don't know why he named it that. So the Earl Haig, this thing has a VR 38 DETT engine, which is the Nissan R35 V6 twin turbo engine, making 600 horsepower and 509 pound-feet of torque with 5 seconds from 0 to 100 with this car, not the GTR, with this car. So as you can see, the styling is wow, lots of grill, but the front is very angry, which is good, but the grills are wow, too much. Let's see, the hood vents are beautiful, the wipers are chromies or white, I'm not sure why. And what are these? What are these black things? These are like keyholes. What are these keyholes doing on the hood? Wow. So let's see what else. The vents on the side are very nice touch. The side mirrors are a bit too long for a sedan, but not bad. The rear is Oh, it's not voltage, it's called voltage. I don't know. It says by turbo here, so yes, it's a DETT engine. So let's see how it will perform. Nissan GTR power. Ah, here we go. This is the real graph now. It used to be wrong. Now this is the real graph. Wow, look at how laggy the engine is. Oh. And front wheel drive. Come on guys, why front wheel drive? I think because it's a little bit lighter, but it's rubbish. If I was cornering this thing with front wheel drive, oh my god, it will be the worst thing ever. And it will accelerate rubbish. As you have seen, I had to lay off power to keep it from spinning tires, but so far this speed is good. As always, or as usual, the final drive is a bit too high. It's not really stable. I have to steer it left and right to keep it in a straight line. So not bad. Coming up to 300 kilometers per hour, that's a nice touch. Alright. Alright, 304 kilometers per hour. Wow, it's not really stable. So 304 kilometers per hour, not bad at all. It's not the quickest, but it's really good. I'm very impressed. Alright then, let's move on with the next car. Alright, so the next car is called the Lusso. This thing has a Lamborghini engine also, the L539, but it's tuned. This engine is tuned also, I think, a V12? Yes, a V12, making 726 horsepower and 493 pound-feet of torque. I'm not really sure which V12 is making 23 or 26 mpg. Maybe this one, maybe the previous V12, the BMW V12, who knows, but this one actually looks very decent. Look at those grills, those angry looking headlights. It's very subtle from the side, which is very good. The rear is actually decent. Where's the exhaust? Oh, the exhaust is in the middle. Oh, nice touch. I like it. Alright, let's see how this Lamborghini engine can make. It's a tuned engine, so I'm expecting lots of top speed, but let's see. Aspirated power, and we are making more than a Hellcat. It's absolutely mind blowing. Oof, look at that, look at the speed. The Lusso is flying. Oh, it's not stable. On 324. Wow, 25 for a bit. So yeah, let's say 325 kilometers per hour. Very good. Wow, I'm really impressed. So 325 kilometers per hour. Very awesome. Let's see, 325 kilometers per hour. Very impressive for a tuned Lamborghini engine. For a tuned, of course, natural aspirated engine, that's very impressive. Alright then, let's move on with the next car. Okay, so the next car is called the luxurious Bullet. I think that's the name of it. Yes, Bullet. So this thing has also a BMW engine, the N74B66TU, which is making 602 horsepower and 590, I think, pound-feet of torque. Really nice. The styling is, well, it's very, look at those. Wow, those are very bright headlights, which they look very good. Let's see, what's that in the middle? Oh, it says luxurious, but it's not really visible. So the car actually looks very subtle, very modern, and well, very normal, which is very good. No one will expect this thing has like 600 horsepower under the hood, but I mean V12 turbo, badges and everything. Oh, look at those reverse lights and indicators. Alright, let's see how this thing will perform. No traction control. A lot of cars with front wheel drive system. Oh, the dyno graph is wrong. It's from the previous engine. No one cares. The speed is good. The car is very deadly stable, which is very good. Coming up to 300 kilometers per hour. Oh, that's decent. Decently fast. Nice. Alright, 303 kilometers per hour. That's absolutely amazing. Oh, the brakes are fading. Oh, come on, dude. Your brakes are tiny. Look at those brakes. They are very, very tiny. And I said no brake fading. Well, it's not brake fading in automation game, which is not against the rules. But can you imagine driving this thing on a track? I mean, I didn't use the brakes. I mean, I just a gentle touch and they have overheated immediately, which is not really good in real life, my friend. When you have this much horsepower, you need to stop the car, not just launching it to the moon, and then when you stop it, there are no brakes, which is not really safe, my friends. So yeah, in the future challenges, please make sure your car is not fading also in BeamNG.drive. So I'm gonna let this one slide. Alright then, let's move on with the next car. Alright then, so the next car is called the MkII Vulcan, something like this. Let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, it's called the Vulcan. So this thing actually looks not that bad actually. I like the front. The front is looking very, very awesome. I mean, look at those indicators, actions, which is very, very cool. Look at those headlights. Wow, looks very, very cool. So we have red wipers, which they are like a very weird and cool touch at the same time. Not bad at all. This thing has a keyhole, as you can see, for the key, which means this thing doesn't have a key fob, relying on the old classic key to open the doors. But it's looking not bad at all. This thing has an M156 Mercedes engine with 514 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, and 3.8 seconds from 0 to 100. That's very cool and quick. 0 to 100 time, which is very good. So let's see how much time it will take, or how much speed it will make. Oh, all-wheel drive, very good. Very powerful acceleration. Not bad, 200 kilometers per hour so quickly. Lots of Mercedes engines in this challenge. When everyone like asking for factory horsepower, they immediately go to Mercedes brands. Although there are some powerful engines from BMW, some also from Audi, Lamborghini. Also some powerful engines are from VW, I think. But yeah, Mercedes are the powerhouse, factory powerhouse. 288 kilometers per hour. Not bad for a 500 horsepower naturally aspirated V8. The brakes are very good. Not bad at all. 288. Let me write it down. Alright, let's move on to the next car. Okay, so the next car is called the Nutria, I think. Yeah, Nutria. This thing has a BMW, the M5 V10 also with 500 horsepower, which is absolutely great. 5.3 seconds from 0 to 100. Now the Nutria looks, wow, looks actually very modern. Although the headlights are not working. Yeah, those fog lights are the only working lights in the car. Let's see if the indicators can work. So the indicators are on, but I'm not seeing anything firing up. Wow, only the rear. Let's see. Oh, no reverse lights. Come on. Yep, no reverse lights. Wow, and this thing has an automatic gearbox. So yeah, some mistakes in the car. It's a concept, that means this thing will not work, but I like the details. Look at the Nutria 5000i, it says here quad cam V10. So this car is well made, but also the rims, these are racing rims with center lock wheels, which is wrong for a luxurious sedan. So let's see what this V10 can do with this car. No traction control, and I'm not sure if it's front wheel drive or what, but not bad. Nice speed so far. 100 horsepower. Coming up to 260 right now. Very good. 8-speed automatic gearbox, which is not bad too. Oh, that's very good. 290, 91, 92, very good. 296 kilometers per hour. The brakes are, yes, they can get hot, but stopping it from its top speed, it's not bad at all. Look at that automatic gearbox action. It will creep on its own, which is good. Alright then, so it's not bad at all. Let's move on with the next car then. Alright then, so the next car is called the PMC. This thing has also an Aston Martin V8 engine, or a Jaguar V8 engine, the AJ37, 453 horsepower, 4.9 seconds from 0 to 100. Now the styling, well, look at the car, it looks not bad at all. Oh wow, look at those bright headlights, very sporty and like aggressive hood vents, all the necessary things like the wipers, square like the windshield washers. I like the cursor badge on the side. That vent is not really, I don't like it at all. It ruins the shape of the car. The side skirt is a not bad touch. The rims are cool. I don't know what's that. It looks like a bumper on top of another bumper. Yep, I'm not really sure why. But the taillights are not bad. This is a door handle, not a trunk handle, which is, yeah. This is, well, it's not really in the correct place. It should be like a little bit up, or maybe on the bumper. I think up will be much better. This is wrong. The badges are cool. The rear wing is, well, I don't know. If you have a diffuser, you can actually go without a rear wing. A car will be stable and it will work fine for a normal car. And this is a racing diffuser, not, yeah. Alright then, so let's fire it up and let's see. This thing has the Aston Martin V8, so let's see how much top speed it will go. Acceleration is not bad. It takes a while to reach 200. I was expecting actually more Aston engines, like the DB9 engine, the DB11 engine, or maybe the 177 engine. But the only Aston Martin engines that I got are two Jaguar engines actually, which they are the AJ37. I was expecting V12s. Yeah, but a lot of people went with AMGs, BMWs. So 264, 5, 6, here we go, 267 kilometers per hour for the PMC. Not bad. I was expecting more, but not bad at all. Alright then, let's move on with the next car. Alright then, so the next car is called the Highness Pagani, which, yeah, you already know what kind of engine this thing has. This thing has the M158 Pagani engine, the twin turbo V12. 752 horsepower and 740 pound-feet of torque with 4 seconds from 0 to 100. This is a stock engine, came from the Pagani factory this way, which is, wow, automatic gearbox. Okay, so let's see how it will perform then. Oh, that's actually very powerful. The dyno graph is wrong, to be honest. That's for the previous engine. Wow, it doesn't really feel like 750 horsepower, to be honest. But it's quick. It's actually quiet. I'm not hearing that engine like screaming. 9-speed gearbox. Right, that's a nice touch. Oh, that's limited. 323. Whoa, 323 kilometers per hour only. That is actually. And the brakes got hot a little bit. I was expecting a bit actually higher than that from a 750 horsepower engine. I mean, the styling is very cool looking, very futuristic. It looks like a Ferrari from the back there, like a Ferrari. I don't know which model, but it looks very familiar. The front is very like looking very close to an Alfa Romeo, but it looks Italian and bunkerous and beautiful. But I was expecting more power than more speed than that. But good effort indeed. So let's move on to the next car then. Okay, so the next car is called the Timber Wolf. So the Timber Wolf, my friends, this thing has an LS1 Gen 1 engine, or the LS1 engine, with only 343 horsepower and 342 pound-feet of torque. That's a very low horsepower engine. So the engine is a little bit old school. The car is very dark. I mean, not many fixtures are visible, but what I'm seeing, wrong shaped wipers. I apologize, but they are in the wrong place. Yeah. Also, the front is a bit normal. I mean, not much to talk about, but good effort, not bad. We have a hood vent, side vent, oh, look at that. Look at those door handles are a bit down, to be honest. They are a bit down. The rear is very optimistic with huge exhausts. Yeah, so let's see how this thing will perform. I'm not gonna say anything until I see the top speed of this thing. So I have to shift it a little bit early, unless if it's automatic. I have to shift it like here, because the more RPM, well, this is useless RPM, so yeah. Let's go to drive. Alright, so the gearbox will shift on its own. Alright, I will leave it to it. Yeah, as I was expecting, the acceleration is not really impressive. Oh, I can shift it manually, but yeah. Still 215, alright. Waiting. So how's Christmas, everyone? Hope you are doing very nicely with it. Family time, Christmas dinner, opening gifts. Yeah, so 243. Here we go. So 244 kilometers per hour. Very normal. Very normal. Any normal car with this much horsepower can reach this speed. I mean, yes, not bad, not a bad effort. I don't know. I'm not sure if this guy if it's his first time making automation cars, but not bad at all. Yeah, 244 kilometers per hour. Alright, it's written. Now let's move on to the next car. Good effort, my friend. But in the next time, try more power and go a bit more realistic with the styling. not too much optimistic like this one. But good effort, and thank you for participating, my friend. Alright, let's move on with the next car. Okay, so the next card is called the Velox Avian, a card name that we have seen in so many previous challenges, of course, and he actually won some previous challenges, so he is not new on the whole challenge idea. He made some crazy cards in the past and he won many challenges, so let's see if he can actually take this one also. The Velox Avian, let's see, where is it in my book? Here we go, the Velox Avian. This thing has a Ferrari 488 GTB, the F154 engine, let's see. Oh, nice V8 flat plane, 661 horsepower, 561 pound-feet of torque, and 5.5 seconds. It's a twin turbocharged V8. Ooh. Alright, let's see how this thing will perform and how much speed we can get with the Ferrari engine. But first, let's talk about the styling. Well, the styling looks very normal actually. Normal for a normal, like, modern car, like lots of grills, fog lights, headlights, indicators. Let's see, indicators, no side indicators, which is not really, I think in Europe you need some side indicators, but yeah. The rear is looking pretty normal. Reverse lights on the side, well, my friend, you need to replace the indicators with the reverse lights. They should be the opposite way. Automatic gearbox, as you have seen, the car creeps forward. Alright, let's try and see how this thing will perform. So let's fire it up and alright, automatic gearbox. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Oh, it's not really stable at high speeds. I need to steer it a little bit, but speed is good. 310. Oh, can you imagine the Velox Avian winning this challenge also? Come on, dude. 300 and... Whoa, 34. 334 kilometers per hour. Wow, 334 kilometers per hour. Mr. Velox is always claiming the challenges one by one. Wow, good work, my friend. 334 kilometers per hour. Alright then, let's move on to the next car. Alright, so we are coming up to the last car, the last accepted cars in this challenge, which is the Wolf, a Porsche GT2 RS engine, which is a Boxer 6 engine with I think twin turbos, 690 horsepower, 507 pound-feet of torque. Yes, the torque is a bit too little, to be honest. And I discussed it. I was discussing this car with everyone on Discord. Some of them said disqualify it, some of them said keep it, and I kept it because, well, look at it. It looks very futuristic, and the engine is good on horsepower, but the torque is a bit off. So I let it slide because I haven't seen any Boxer engine in this challenge. This is the first one, and I wanted to see how it will perform on a top speed one. Look at those beautiful lights, many. Look at those realistic, not realistic, futuristic indicators. Yeah, look at that. I love the styling of this car. Very futuristic, which I really like. I like futuristic cars because, well, it's 2019 and you need futuristic cars, and that's why I kept this car. The wipers, look at the wiper arrangement. Everything is looking very futuristic. So let's see how this thing will perform. 750 horsepower. Or sorry, not 700, sorry, 690. Yeah, this is the black line is the torque, this one is the power, so 690 horsepower. So yeah, let's see. Right, fourth gear. It's not bad. That doesn't feel like, you know, a super powerful engine. Feels heavy, but it goes. This thing goes. This thing goes very, very nicely. So 260, 70, very, very powerful. Yeah, also I'm expecting a lot of top speed, but I'm not really sure that I'm gonna be seeing that. I mean, 690, you shouldn't expect high top speed, but come on, give me 300 before the time runs out. Here we go. Alright, 301 kilometers per hour, and the brakes are fading because he is using regular brake pads, like I think 35, something like this, and that means, well, as you can see, normal brakes. I've talked about this before. So if your pad type in automation game is below 40, or yes, below 40, you will have like regular, as you can see, brake discs in Beam and G.Drive, which will overheat and fade quickly. Even if automation game says 0% fadeness or brake fade, in Beam and G.Drive it will fade. So please test it before you send the file. But in this challenge I'm gonna let it slide, and the next challenge, of course, I'm gonna be focusing on that. No brake fading even in Beam and G.Drive. But I'm gonna let this one slide. So not bad at all. 301 kilometers per hour. So we have tested all the cars, and now let's pick a winner. Alright, so we have driven all the cars that has participated, and of course has passed all the rules in this challenge, and of course we have picked the winners of course this challenge. So in the first place, let's see, in the first place we have the Velox Avian scoring 334 kilometers per hour on that top speed run that I did, which is absolutely brutal, from its Ferrari V8 twin turbo engine, which is absolutely amazing. So this is in the first place, and he won the top speed sedan challenge. Now in the second place we have the Eagle Reek, or the Eagle Rake, whatever the name of it. This thing has scored 328 kilometers per hour, which is absolutely cool looking and performing very, very nicely. In the third place we have the Lusso. The Lusso has scored 325 kilometers per hour, which is very, very brutal, and look at it, it looks very, very angry and ready to attack. These three cars are brutally fast, which is the main purpose of this challenge. So congratulations to the Velox Avian for winning this challenge. Now there is another prize. I'll be also giving that supercharged sedan also to the winner of the second contest, which is the beauty contest, because of course the Velox Avian will not be a participant in it because he won this challenge and he will get the prize. So he is out of the beauty contest. So since the Velox Avian is out of the competition, out of the beauty contest, we have these 5 cars. We have the Eagle Reek, the Lusso, the Balerion, the Iris, the Wolf. Right, so these 5 cars, my friend, you have to go to my community tab on this channel, go to my community tab and pick like your favorite one. Which one would you prefer? Let me give you a 360-degree look on all 5 cars, so you can pick and vote on the community tab. Which one of these 5 cars would you like to win the beauty contest prize? Look at that. This is the Eagle Reek. Alright, this is the Eagle Reek. Now this is the Lusso. Look at that Lusso. Do you think it deserves a vote to win the beauty contest? Because the winner of the beauty contest, like the beautiful vehicle, will get also the same supercharged sedan that I made. Look at the Lusso. Now we have the Balerion. Look at it. It looks very luxurious and futuristic at the same time. Look at that. Look at that beautiful design. Very cool looking hatch. The rear is very beautiful. It's called the Heron. Yep, Heron, whatever the name of it. And this we have the Iris. Look at that beautiful sporty looking sedan. Yep, has all the beautiful details to make a very, very great looking sedan. Very powerful engine, very cool looking sporty spoiler, rear diffuser. I mean, it's just screaming sport all the way. And of course you have the futuristic one, the Wolf with the Porsche engine. Very futuristic, like no center grille, only down grille, as you can see. Very futuristic headlights, indicators. Very futuristic styling, which is very cool. I mean, look at that, the mid-mounted exhaust pipe wolf, as you can see, or wolf, whatever the name of it, but it looks very cool. So go to my community tab, my friends. When you finish watching this video and when you decided which one of these 5 cars deserve your vote, go to my community tab. You will find a voting over there with the names of these 5 cars, and pick and press on which one would you like. Vote on the most beautiful one you see in your mind, and then the winner of that voting will also get the supercharged sedan that I made, which is this, the JXV. This is the supercharged V6 sedan that I made, which is making 800 horsepower running on the supercharger alone. As you can see, 800 horsepower, and it's making 1000 horsepower running on supercharger and nitrous at the same time. So just the winner will just have to put it in his mods file so he can have it. Just select it and enjoy all the power. So if you're wondering what kind of speed this thing can reach in its top speed, let's find out, because I haven't tested it yet. So let's see. Supercharger whining. Let's give it some nitrous. All right. So 358. All right. Let's brake it, or let's press the brakes. So my friends, the winner of the Velox Avian will get this car, and of course the winner of the voting, of the beauty contest voting, will also get a copy of this car. So thank you so much guys for participating and for watching this amazing video. I had really so much fun testing all your crazy cars and seeing how much top speed they have. So thank you so much guys for watching, and of course, as always, hit that thumbs up, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and of course I will be seeing you very soon with more amazing challenges and crazy videos. So thank you so much guys for watching, and of course let me know with your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about these cars? Which one was your favorite? And of course don't forget to vote for the winner of the beauty contest, because this is not also a quick car on a straight line. This is an amazing drift machine, a tire smoking machine, and if you want to get this car, you don't have to participate in this challenge, or you don't have even to want it. You can just go to the link in the description below, my Patreon page. You will find this car, you can download it, you can have so much fun with it, and by doing that you will be supporting this channel, and I will be more than thankful for that. So Merry Christmas to all, have an amazing holiday, enjoy your time with your families, and of course 2019 is coming up, so more crazy videos are coming up. So I would really love to know your thoughts. What do you want to see on the channel? Like, if you have any suggestions, I would love to know that in the comment section. So thank you so much guys for watching.